Hello everyone, in this video we will perform updation functionality in React.js. Okay, these are the records that we have, so we would like to update this record. Okay, so update this. I have created this design, and whenever we press this update button, so we should update this record. Okay, I hope it's the data from this JSON file. This is a JSON file which I have already created, and then I run the JSON. Okay, the JSON file, let's check it. Yeah, this is the db.json file that I have fetched these records, and I have used this package db json server. Okay, and it works like a fake API. Okay, we can test our application with it. I have already created this application. You have linked for this application for this CRUD operation in the description. Okay, in this video we will just perform the updation. So first of all, we will come to our home page. Okay, in our home page we will come to the update button. Okay, and also I used Axios and React Router DOM with this. Okay, Axios for to pitch or post the data, and the React Router DOM for routing. So let's come here to our home component. Inside the home component, this is the data that I have pitched. Okay, in use effect I fetch data from this server, and then I enter that, store that in this variable, then I display that here. Okay, in map function. In here we have this update button. Okay, so now let's change it to our React Router DOM. Okay, to change it to the React Router DOM, we should change this button to link, because for the React Router DOM we use link. And also let's add to is equal to this property. We should goes to where? We should goes to update route slash we should pass our ID. Okay, to pass ID we will write like this. We will like this quotation. Clean this. Okay, now let's come here. Instead of this, let's write like this. We will pass our ID d.id. Okay, d is our this object that we have. Okay, every record it gives us, and we will take the ID of that and we will pass to this route, update route. So now let's move to our app.js. Yeah, let's come here. So here we have the update route. Okay, this is the route that we have created for updation. Okay, this route, we have all routes here in app.js. This is for home, this is for create, to create an element record, this is for update. Okay, update, then we will get an ID here. Yeah, okay, route. Okay, and this is for read. So we will use this route. So whenever we press this update button, we will come to this route, and here we will go to update component. So let's move to update component. Here to update, inside update, so first I will write some code. Let's check it. Okay, first of all test our update. Let's press this one. So we came to update. Okay, update component. So now let's whenever we come here, so we should first of all display a form here, and we should pitch that record that we have clicked on that. Okay, this record we should display that in forum, and then we will update that. So for that, let's write, we will create a forum, and we will wrap the forum. We will how to for fields per name and for the email. So I will just create the design. So I wrote this design. Okay, we have a forum and we have two input fields for name and email in the update button. Okay, I used bootstrap classes for this to design it. Let's check it how it looks like. Let's press for example this one. See, it looks like this. This is the design which I have created. Okay, so now we should get the data that we would like to update. Okay, in this name and also in this email address. So how to do that? So for that we will use a use effect hook to fetch the record. We have imported that, so let's create a function, and also let's write array dependency inside use effect hook. So now we will pitch the record based on the ID that we passed. Okay, we passed an ID, so let's check it. We have this ID. Okay, this. So how to grab this ID? So for that we will use forum hook of React Router DOM. We will write const ID is equal to use forum. This see, it will be imported from React Router DOM. So it will grab the ID from URL. Okay, it will assign to this ID variable. So now we will access a record based on this ID. So we will write axios.get, and our URL is let's check our URL. This is our URL. Plus we will get based on ID plus ID. Okay, this ID record we will get from that server. So after that we will get a result, and if there was any error, so catch that. cancel that. So whenever we get a result, so let's write that we will get this result. So for by default, first of all we will console that. Okay, console.log result, what we are getting. Yeah, so let's check it first of all. It's okay, it's okay. So let's come here, back, and here press an update. Yeah, let's move to the console, what we are getting, because we consoled that. So let's come here to the console. See, we got this object. See, in this object we have this, the ID was 9th. Okay, this 9th, and we got this data.email ID and name pool. These are the data related to that ID. So now we should display the name and email in these fields. So for that we will create an object, and we will just simply const values, set values is equal to use state hook we will use, and we will create an object ID. The ID is the ID that we have, and the name by default that is empty, and also email that is empty. Okay, so now let's update these name and email. So for that I will write set values. We will create an object, the previous values, and we will update name is equal to with the result.data.name, and also the email is equal to with result.data.email. Okay, the data that we got, result.data.email.name. Yes, we updated the data. So now let's assign these values to these input forms, these fields. Okay, so we will write value is equal to with the values dot name, and also for email we will write like value is equal to values dot email. So let's check it that we have the right data or not. See, we got that data. Okay, that is a warning. So let's go back and press, for example, on this one, let's press. See, we got that data, name and email. So now we will update it. Whenever we update it, make a updation in this. So for that we will write this code. Okay, so whenever we are changing this data, so we will call onChange event. onChange is equal to, so here we will create a function. Yeah, we will just create a function, got an event, and set values we will call that, and here we will update our data values, the previous values, and here we will just update the name is equal to with the e.target dot value. Here we will just update our name, and same for this we will use for the email. Yeah, we will just use here email. Before we were not able to update, so now let's check it, can we update that or not. So let's write something. See, we can update now. Khalil update data update. Okay, just we will add this. Okay, so now whenever we press this update button, so we should update this record. So let's come here, by pressing this we will call onSubmit event here and the form onSubmit handle submit. Let's create this function, const handle submit is equal to, we will get an event here, just write e.prevent default, it will prevent default submission, default, and after that we will call the API by post, and we will just pass data to that. So let's simply copy this and write it here, and we will just use post method instead of get method, post, and we will use this URL and also the ID that we have, and after that we will pass our data to this. The data would be values with us. Okay, these values that we have, this value, the updated value. So after that whenever we get a result, so we should go back to our home page. So for that we will use navigate hook, okay, to render back to the home page. Const navigate, let's import that use navigate. Okay, this will import it from reactive to DOM again. So now let's use it. We will use like this. Go to back to the home component, home route. Okay, go to this route, it will goes to home page. So now let's go back, and here we will press the update. Let's update it and write here something. Yes, let's press this update. Nothing happened, so let's check it and submit. Yeah, we never press the update and submit, handle submit. Okay, we will call this e.prevent default. It is okay. Access kit. So for updation we should use put method, okay, not post. Okay, sorry, that was a mistake. So now let's try it. So let's update it. Yeah, we updated. Let's add it this data. Press update. See, let's check it. See, the data has updated. See, that record has updated. Let's update another one. Let's remove this from that and also remove this from that. Let's update. See, that has updated the record. So it was all about updation in React.js. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.